Welcome, or welcome back. I'm Azoth, and we are continuing our journey into Gordian Quest on Torment difficulty. This is Chapter 3. However, one thing you will notice if you were here from before is our renown has gone up somewhat. And that might be because I've run a few realm runs in between last recording. However, where we last left off, we run a few, not quite pro bono, but some quests for the artisans, and we got a few goods for our troubles, but it seemed like we were doing them a much bigger favour without return. But Captain Roderick wants us to try and expand the old threat by taking back control of the supply warehouses. Bertram seems to have turned up. Looks like we can go get ourselves him. So let's get going. Just gonna also have a quick look at what our characters are, because it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. So okay, so we're going on the Stroud is agility. We've got leopard form. Yep, I remember that. Naran is all about the block, and Pierre is very fiery. Okay. See what you got to say for us, Bertram. Hail there! Bertram's the name. Used to be a local ranger up till the invasion a few days ago. I would argue with you, Bertram, that you are still a ranger. Just because there's been an invasion doesn't stop you being a ranger. But who am I to argue? Doing what I can to help the people out like you. But there's much danger out there. I was about to head off to investigate a flare a few blocks down. Care to join in? I mean, sure. Very specific. Who's got? Hey. I feel like it's dragging. I feel like a flare is just bringing attention to you rather than actually bringing aid. I feel like we're not going to find anybody here, but let's see what Bertram's got to say. The flare came from the intersection up ahead. I don't see anyone around though. I hope we're not too late. Yeah, I feel like we're going to be too late, Bertram. I mean, it's waves of undead, and you're firing a flare up into the... Okay. Sure. Who am I to argue with the ranger? I mean, to be fair, he's not the one saying it, but nonetheless. Nonetheless. Okay, so you're bringing a skeleton into the fold. You're targeting nobody? That's very strange, but okay. Normally you'd have at least a target. I also need to remember what... try to not get caught out from the fact that I've played some Stroud a few times in between. Also, what I should have done was actually use that renown that I'd earned between the sessions and get ourselves some better artifacts. Okay, I remember some of this stuff. Some of it. Naran, you're in the wrong lane. Lane? Row. It confuses me every time. Why couldn't they have used column? I suppose it's less text on the cards. Why couldn't they have used column? He's targeting Pierre. Excellent. I really don't remember using Pierre very much. Maybe... I suppose there was a lot of speech last time. Got ourselves a redwood wand. And we get flame pillar. Well, I am struggling after work to use words today. It grants flame pillar. We get +2 spell attack damage, and we get that for free, which means we could... Hey! Bertram, I was in the middle of stuff, buddy. Over here. Looks like the soldiers who lit the flare never made it. What? Shocker. Shocker, Bertram. We did what we could here, but we could still help others out there. If you have need of my bow, look me up in the garrison. Bertram the Ranger is now recruitable at the Guildhall. So, I happened upon in Nightmare mode, Bertram as a sentry turret version, and it was a lot more powerful and fun than I was expecting it to be. So, if I do take him, we're going to make him an artillery commander. Pierre, hello. Do we want a new card? We've got 2 fate for rerolls. Sure, let's... or do I want an increased skill rank? Where are your... Initiative is only 14. Oh, yeah, let's... I don't normally ever take initiative, but I remember Pierre really struggles and starts getting behind the enemies quite quickly. Alright, so next up... Yep, all these have been completed. We need to investigate the bandit threat, which I imagine is this nice big red ringed thing. And we're on level 5, so if there's anything level 6 encounter. Yeah, let's go do these. Let's go get a level up before we go into the dungeon. Shouldn't take too long at all. Adds all the tones. We've got 9 coming in, 13, 21. Yikes, that's a little bit worrying. Let's pop back, I think. Let's and we'll do that to give some critical out as well. Oh, that's annoying that I can't hit anybody else. Fine. It's really not what I wanted to do, but fine. You're blocked. You're not hitting anything now. Okay. It's not too bad. Flaming Grasp. And we'll even use Precognition. All the fire. Also, I forgot that fire attacks adjacent enemies. We have no inspiration because that guy removed it. That's a perfect turn. Leopard form. I know now I'm just going to end up saying it every single time. Apologies in advance. Apologies in advance for that one. Well, if you heard that random beep, and anyone out there who's played it before, that was Inclusion in the background. Completely forgot to turn that off before I started recording. Absolute noob. We will retain the quick barrier, as it has slightly more block than the other version. Alright, look at that. We've got some levels up. We've got ourselves an apprentices level belt. Wow. Wow, those are words that you are failing to say. You can have the belt. Spell attack. Spell attack. So we could replace... I think, actually, if we're going into the fire build, we should replace that magic missile with flame pillar. How have I got a 12-card deck? That is very interesting. Because if I did not have this equipped... Ah, there we go. They just don't show unless you have the edit deck button. Okay. Do I have any void stones? I do. Because these are... Oh, they're not even spells. They're not even spells. Get with the program. Okay. So we have the other version, so I can now go into anything I want. We have one of these, which we will make intrinsic our first opportunity. I think, though... I'm not really sure what kind of cards I'm looking for here for her. I'd be happy with another chorus of swiftness and fairness. So let's plop one of these down. And we'll just go grab ourselves some more decks for now. Do I increase a card rank or do I reduce the minimum deck size? I think I increase a card rank first. Hero level 8 required there. I'm not sure whether we need more damage or defense. Let's go damage. Damage is always a good choice to begin with. And then you worry about block later. At least that's what I've always told myself. Ooh. Let's actually pop back to town because we're going to use that stack of renown that I picked up. Now, our options are we can unlock more artifacts. We could wait and save for another artifact slot. Or we could enhance an artifact. Which is pretty cool, because all heroes gain an extra 2 HP. Not worried about realm mode stuff. Let's just unlock a new one. We got the Salamander's Eye, extra fire resist, and we got, when picking a new realm, okay, that's not very helpful. Bertram's scout enemy location, alright, I should have just enhanced one of the ones we've got equipped. Well, there we go. You live and you learn. You hear raucous cheering and the clanging of swords echoing through the corridors. The bandits must be celebrating their spoils. Oh, we'll let you celebrate those spoils, and then we'll take them from you. That's the kind of powerful. Why did I even leave her equipped with that? Here, have a crossbow. That seems much more fitting. Level 6. Level 6. Let's go and explore the event. There are puddles of black goo here. The hair on the back of your neck stands as you sense danger lurking around the corner. I do sense that danger. It's very dangerous. What other description can you have for dangerous? I really can't think of anything. If you were going to try and describe dangerous without using the word danger or dangerous, obviously, how would you, what would you call it? Intimidating, maybe? I mean, it's not the same. That's interesting. Normally there's quite a lot of synonyms for words, but this is where people completely prove me wrong. But I'm struggling. I'm drawing a blank on it, so it doesn't fit. I'm sure it's fine. Also, I did not even check where people are attacking. Alright, we're good. Not the best turn. Not the best turn. But I don't think we took any damage. Why didn't I heal when I went to town? I am on top form. Leopard form. Punch the archer. Punch the archer some more. Flame. Be nice if I could actually flame the back one. Did I get flame pillar after the draw there or something? No, it's fine. It's there at the beginning of my next turn. I do not feel as bad now. Do not feel as bad at all. Okay. Don't have chorus of swiftness, so we're just gonna, you know, hit things. Leopard form. Every time. Can't resist. There's just something about it. Do we have a helm? We do not have a helm on Stroud. Stroud, wear this very cool leather hood. Also, have this iron buckler. I think Naran had that. It must have come off when we equipped the crossbow. Pierre. Bringer of Flame. This artwork is fantastic. When you gain channel, a random flaming grasp in your hand costs 0 for the rest of battle. I mean, I feel like that's real niche. I mean, how many flaming grass are you gonna have in the deck? Surely it should just be a fire card. We got a couple of rerolls. Let's head in this direction and see what we get. Interesting interaction, in case you didn't already know, is if you apply chill on someone who has burn, it wipes out all their burn. So chill is real bad for what we're doing here. Clone a temporary copy of a spell in hand, which costs 1 less AP. Yeah, double cast is just real strong. Especially when you get up and get those golden rare epic. Not sure what the tier is called. Let's go with rare cards. I'm gonna slay this by a fan. Wow. Let's see if this loose rock has anything good for us. Surely, the loose rock just had some supplies under it. Not the best exploration we've ever done. Area drops one more item. Alright. Leopard form. No, it will not stop. Oh, she's miles away. Okay, hit the one I wanted to hit. That's real good. That's real good. And I can give no guard out because I didn't have the time. Yikes. Also, here is a great way. I say great way. This is the sort of thing that makes that ability particularly good. We also need to take 2 damage here to save Stroud. When you don't have the card you need in hand, because you haven't got that card draw early on, the cloning really does help. You must have had some vulnerable on him or something, right? Excellent. Here we go. Block for everyone. They're just laying traps. Blind vulnerable. Okay. Create burning ground on 2 random cells. Excellent. Let's... Ooh, do I... 20... 32... Consume burn doing 130% of its value. Yeah, I kind of want the AoE effect though, more. I can't remember, does it? Huh? What did this... Not gonna complain, just take the spell and run. It does go... some of them half, some of them remain, like bleed, so just leopard form. It's really every time. It shouldn't even make me chuckle, but it is making me chuckle. I know it's silly. Oh well. I'm not wasting that SP. Okay. Let's just take this +1 strength. No, it's not good enough. Upgrades common item to a magic item. We can do that. Oh, that's... yeah. Magic is blue, I think, is the tier. So let's look for one that is already particularly good. How about this spell attack damage? Now you have +1 dex, which is useful for this one spell. Oh well. Down a floor. Let's take out the bandit threat. Normally, I would pretty much overlevel by taking on everybody before I do anything. But in the interest of time, I have not done that. And I am already feeling apprehensive about our chances of survival. I remember this guy can hit pretty hard. So we just need to be... Let's go this way. Yes, we shall. I need to move up one more. Oh, that puts me in attack range though. I'll be fine, right? Wait, I've got... Yes, I'll use one of my actual movement up. Apparently he is very, very much not a fan of fire. And then I can shift back. Shifting back seems wise. We don't really want to take 20 damage here, if we can help it. It's coming. Leopard form. Okay, let's move up one. Oh yeah, I've got an agility. Always forget that agility is like this really cool. Really trying to think and talk. How do people do this? Let's consume that fire. Agility not only can be used to power up your abilities, it can like reduce the cost of move cards. It allows you free movement like shift. I've become so reliant on using 1 SP for shift that I forget that there are other ways to get free movement around the board. Now, I think we... Wait, did I accidentally play... Oh, what a fool. I have accidentally played the intro. I've removed my overtones, okay. One thing I do find a little frustrating is when you apply vulnerable, I get that it is off the next hit, so it does work as intended. But I feel like when you have a multi-hit attack, like, it should use that vulnerable on both of the hits. I don't know how you would word that, so I do understand some of the difficulty. But I just feel like there is something that feels wrong about it. Especially when you're trying to calculate... When you're trying to calculate lethal and stuff. I noticed this specifically earlier when I was playing Lucius. And leveled form. Oh, I'm such a twit. I was playing Lucius, and he had multi-attacks, and he had finishes and things, and it looked like he was going to kill, and he was miles away off of killing because he only had vulnerable on the first hit, or critical on the first hit of like 5 hits. So actually significantly reduced. Fiend Mitts. I feel like you definitely want some Fiend Mitts in your life, right? I don't think we want the swipe though. And let's grab even more dexterity for you. You can take a... I think she's already got card draw, hasn't she? 1 damage on ranged cards, and she gets a rank up on bows and crossbows and quivers. That seems pretty good, actually. Oh, wait. I forgot you can actually do that. That's really clever. I don't feel like that's explained anywhere, and I feel like it should be. So even though this is a 2-handed crossbow, you can still apply a quiver into the second slot. I am going to remove this intro swiftness. I'm going to do it. I'm going to rely entirely on this bardic expertise. No, on this jack of all trades. The art on this feels very similar. But we have successfully accomplished clearing the Silverkeep warehouse. Let's go see if Roderick is a happy bunny now. Time to convalesce. Now that is a cool statement, Stroud. Now, if we're going to convalesce, we should do that in the inn. I'm not even going to attempt to do her accent that I did before because I definitely can't do it again. But you know what? We got some gold now. Let's plump for the stately room. Also, I do feel like you guys charging me when I'm like the only adventuring band in town that's, you know, fighting off the ways undead. I feel like you're being a bit cheap here. We're no longer exhausted though, so that's a win. That is absolutely winning. Alright, Roderick, let's see what you have to say about our actions. Well, before we've even spoke, you've given me 60 gold and 40 renown, so that's lovely, thank you. Just walked up to him and he just shoved it into our hands. Well fought. With the warehouses back in our hands, we can double down on our efforts to secure the city walls. It'll take me some time to organise the defence effort. In the meantime, you might want to head over to Winds. Her research into your encounter with the Rift Lord might have turned up something. Well, that's going to be the end of this part of the Gordian Quest campaign. Looking after Roderick's warehouse issues, dealing with a nice bandit threat, and next time we will investigate what Wynn has to say about this undead incursion. See what her research has brought up. I've been Azoth, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please leave a comment down below, just to pop in, say hello, let me know you're enjoying it, and just to make me feel good, really. Brilliant, thank you very much, see you in the next one.